Bro, we said hell so many times.
We're really starting to...
Is that legal?
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Full Court Press. We've officially made it through our whole regular season and now it's playoff time. Records reset and all that's left is the seeding and some games. Win or go home. This is when champions are made. So let's recap quickly the last game. The 9 o'clock slot, my team Tarzia, top team Calderon, 56-44. Moving on to the next game, Max's team Lombardo beat our number 1 seeded Tremblay, 61-44. Wow. Pretty good win, Max. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, best game of the season by us for the most part. We played like a team. We really we were shooting. We had them from the get-go. We really just took it and went with it. And we didn't even need Andrew. Andrew had 0 points, was not a factor at all, and we still were able to win by 17 points. So very good going into the playoffs.
Fake game. That's all I gotta say. It's a fake game.
It's a fake game. Noah Norris was missing.
No Norris for Tremblay.
No.
That's the best player on their team.
Okay.
Congratulations. You beat a team without their best player. So you feel good?
Yeah, feel good.
All right.
Max, how's it feel to be 500?
Feels good.
Feels good?
Feels good.
All right, moving on to the next game. We got the battle of the bottom. We have Breen versus Snow. And Snow comes out on top, 47-42. This was a good game. It was close the whole way. And Snow pulled away at the end. So I don't think we have much to say about this game.
I mean, we had some hope for Team Breen earlier on in the season.
Yeah.
And then it came back.
Or this end of the table.
Yeah, it's
And
gone.
then, here we go. Hackett, 46, Cespedes, 37.
Bracket buster. Right there.
Simon?
Chill. We're good. We're good. Cespedes is good. They didn't have a Yush. I think his Yush is an X factor, as I've been very high on him recently.
You love making
pretty much the entire season.
You love making excuses for other teams.
I'm just saying, man. Come playoff time, just watch this team. Watch this team.
First,
You love
Simon?
making excuses.
Chill.
Hackett's getting hot at the right time though. 2 straight wins.
Hey, I will say Hackett.
Ah,
You're welcome. They are 2-0 since I went on a rant on them.
wow.
Oh.
There you go.
They never lost. Undefeated.
Max,
Not to toot
Who's
his own
next?
horn.
Some would say they might be making their layups now, but
I told them to.
You're right.
I screamed into a mic
You're right.
for 2 minutes.
That did it, Max. That did
And they're
it.
2-0 since.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you did it.
All right, next game, Martin versus Meyer. Martin wins this game 56-49. Great game out of Jay Sill and Mikey Koo. And Ali had a great game. His arguably first good game of the year.
Not arguably.
Came at the right time, but his team can't rally behind him and get the win. Moving on to the last game, this game was probably the most entertaining to watch this week. We have Hilfinger just beating last, 43-39 in overtime.
First overtime game all year, I think it was.
Yep, and it came right down to the wire. Even though it was 4, they had some nice free throw shooting from Eli. I believe 4 for 4 from the line with the whole crowd screaming. The game got a little heated towards the end, and Hilfinger pulled away. So our final records headed into the playoffs, we have Tremblay Rice at 5-1 in the first seed. In the second seed, we have Hilfinger Waberzik also at 5-1. We have Cespedes in the third seed at 4-2. We have my team Tarzia 4-2 in the fourth spot. And those top 4 teams get a bye, so they don't play this week. They'll play scrimmages against each other. And in the fifth seed, Team Lombardo at 3-3 will play Team Breen at 1-5. Team Hackett in the 6th will play Team Snow at 2-4. Team Last will play Team Calderoni, and Team Martin will play Meyer for the second week in a row. So without further ado, let's get into our playoff predictions. Let's start it off with the Meyer-Martin matchup, our closest one.
To me, it's a coin flip. To me, these teams are both inconsistent. To me, both these teams on a week basis could beat good teams, and they can also lose to bad teams. For me, it's honestly a toss-up. I'm actually going to go Meyer very close because I was kind of inspired by Ali's resurgence of a performance last week, so I'm going to take Meyer close.
I do want to say, though, that was a resurgence in a loss. Like, he
Yeah.
scored 25 points, and they still lost.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know, like,
Close.
I want to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to just go Martin because of that. But Martin, they don't really have too much going on for them right now either. Yes, they got this last win, so I do think they will carry it over. But I think you need more from other people, too. Because, I mean, yeah, Elite 25 and it's still a loss. You know, that's got to change if they want to win this. So I have Martin in a close game, though.
I got Team Martin prevailing about the same distance that they prevailed last week. I think Jay Sill's going to have a great game. Kovacu is going to come out of his shell and have a breakout game. And Ali's going to have it. He's going to get to his spots. He's going to knock down his shots. But like we've said, that's really all they got right now. And unless something else changes and people step up, I have Team Martin in this game.
I mean, yeah, I also have Martin in this game. You know, like Simon said, Ali had 25 and they still lost. And they were down for like 10 points, I think it was, the last 2 minutes. They got a little resurgence to make it closer at the end. But, you know, they had like 6 or 7 guys, too, so they could play Owen and Ali the entire game. So it was really no excuses. They still lost at the end of the day. So, I got Martin. Jay Silva's actually playing really well right now, so I think Martin's going to win.
Yeah, I also got Team Martin. You know, Meyer, they really haven't shown, like, strong, like spurts of, like, having good games this year. Especially when playoff time comes, most important time of the year. I just don't think that they're built for the playoffs. So I think I got Mariano in this game.
Moving down, we have Max Team Lombardo against Team Breen. Max, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I mean, last week was our best performance. I think we have momentum right now. I feel good coming into this game. I think, you know, they do have a lot of size, Team Breen, so that might be concerning, but I really feel confident about our team. Moving on to the second round.
Come back to me.
All right.
I was not
prepared for
you're
this.
about to say something stupid. I already know.
I think I have Lombardo very, very close. I think that they don't match up very well against Team Breen, and it's really just if Team Breen can make their shots. They've had great spurts during the games, but they've also had really bad spurts, and if they can limit the bad like spans, like the 8-0 runs, where they can't get anything to fall, I think this game will be close. But I still have Lombardo winning as long as Max can get to his spots and convert.
Breen doesn't score enough. You know, Max, are you going to run a 2-3 against them? Because that's what
I'm
every
not
team
giving
has
away
done.
anything.
Well, if you run a 2-3, I think they wouldn't score more than 35 points. So I think, yeah, I got Lombardo. I think, Max, you're going to have a good game. I think this team is just, they're not going to score enough to outscore you guys, really.
My heart is telling me to go with Breen right now.
Yeah,
but my mind is
did
definitely
too.
telling me to go with
Yeah,
Lombardo.
I'm on the
Like
same
you
page.
just said, Breen, we haven't really seen that much of great scoring out of all their players this year. You know, also Team Lombardo coming off a great win against the #1 seed. Probably going to carry it over. Again, it just depends on how you guys play defense against them, as they have a bigger size than you guys. So I have Lombardo in this game.
Give me Team Breen. Why? I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I just want to root against Max. I think but realistically, do you mind, Max? You mind? Realistically,
Sorry, you were saying?
I think Team Breen might be way more, I mean, they are way more physical than Team Lombardo. Hey, this is the playoffs, man. Big players are going to hit some shots. I think if Esla can get going, Tim can get going, this can be a good game.
You know I have a full cup of water here, right?
And I don't want Max to win. I would be honest. Although, I would not hate a Team Tarzia, Team Lombardo, Max, AJ semifinals. But I will be rooting for Team Breen, and I think they will win. Not really, but I hope they do.
That was a stupid. You just said I think they're gonna win, but I don't. That was a.
Let's move on.
Oh yeah, let's move on because you just said the dumbest thing I've ever.
I think
heard in my
Timmy
life.
Breen's the X factor in this game. He has
Yeah.
a great game, they win.
Actually, other X factor
This
is
could be very close.
the other X factor is the human goose egg, Andrew Corshane. Put up a whopping 0 points last week.
This is his teammate.
Yeah, I talked to him. I
just
talked
said-
to him about this because I saw
I'm just-
Chezer's absolute goose egg 0 points. in the
I gotta
first
call
one.
him out. I gotta call him
And
out.
I
because
talked to him about it. He said he had put up a
15
double-double.
15 assists.
Yeah, 15 assists and I think 10 rebounds.
and 10 turnovers.
Well,
I
maybe
just-
that's a triple-double in a lot of people's
That's a triple
book.
double. Yeah, he got
Max,
a triple double.
Do you think your team needs Andrew Corshane to score?
No,
To
they
score,
scored
well,
61
I mean,
points without him.
We won last week 61.
Like what?
We
Saying
scored
to win a championship. Do you
win
think?
No.
Yeah, I do. I think he's got to score more.
I think defending Andrew, like Alec and I have talked about before, he plays the true point guard role. He moves the ball, and even though he's had a few turnovers, the idea is there, and he's getting the ball.
Yeah, it's the
to their
thought
good
that
players.
counts, you know?
15 assists is absurd, though.
Yeah.
That was not.
Yeah, I don't know if he got 15, but
15 is crazy.
he said that, he was telling me that
accounted
that's,
for
that's
at
what he-
least 30 points.
Yeah.
Best,
for their team.
two best
At
plays.
least, that's the
Two
thing.
best plays of our game last week was Luke Molesky throwing a touchdown pass to me on assist, and then Chris lobbing it up to Rowan for an assist.
Yeah,
you're
I
saying
heard
it's
that
not
was a nice
Corshane
play.
making the
They're
assist.
both good plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Rowan had a day.
Rowan had a
12
day.
points.
Chris had a great game. Cowie scored. Yeah.
Wow.
If
Everybody
Cowie
got
keeps
Corshane?
it up, you guys could win this game pretty easily. If Cowie stays physical, and if your team stays out of foul trouble, both teams actually. If Breen can keep their height in the game, I think you guys might have some trouble.
We're counting on you, Goose. Let's go. Goose. Let's go, Goose.
All right, moving on to the next game. We have Last versus Calderone. Calderone's been up and down throughout the year. They're on the way up right now, and I think that Last has been playing kind of like mediocre the whole year, beating the teams they should be. I don't think they've beat anybody that we didn't think that they were going to beat, and like the definition of mid. So I think that this game's going to be close. I think it's really down to if Calderone gets hot. Will Lake, Jordan Lassoff, Donovan needs to knock down his threes. This team is like three. They live and die by the three. And if it falls, I think they can win. But I think Joel will step up. The more I watch this kid, he's a mix of Doncic and Jokic. He can move the ball, but he can go down and score.
Are you calling him just like a bigger guy, or like what are we?
No, like his
No,
play
his
play style.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like
okay.
slow, but it's like
It's
at
slow,
his-
but
Methodical.
it's very effective.
Methodical. They have to say.
And it's very satisfying to watch. So I think
It's
that
like art.
Yeah, it
It's like an
truly is
art
an art. Joel needs to have a good game, but also Calderone needs to shoot the lights out if they want to win this game. And I definitely think they're capable of it.
All right, upset special. Taking Calderone. Upset special.
I was kind of hinting at that.
I know. I thought you were gonna ruin my flow, but I'm taking Calderone. I'm taking him by 10.
Why?
Because kind of like your Breen Lombardo pick, Simon. There, except I actually do think they're gonna win.
No. Yeah.
Not not the phrase. I think they're gonna win, but I don't.
I take that back actually.
Oh, you do?
Breen's gonna win.
Okay. All right.
Breen's
If
gonna
you
win.
think that.
I do
Alright.
think.
All right,
that.
moving on. This is a 5-person show here. Nick, what do we think?
Yeah, the right side's yapping right now. But I got actually Calderone as well. I actually do. I think they played earlier. Give
me some knocks.
Yeah, I got you.
They played
I
us
got
pretty
you.
well.
You
And
know,
they were
that.
They missed Logan Much, and they played us really well.
Yeah.
It was a competitive game.
Last played Calderone at the beginning of the year, if you guys don't remember. I think it was the second game, and they lost. I think Last ended up winning at the last second by like 2. And like Calderone, that's not their best basketball. They're playing their best basketball right now. They've won a couple games recently. You know, I think Calderone is actually going to come out with probably their first playoff win ever.
Do we know how many years Mr. Calderone's been a coach?
I have no idea. It's probably
Him and Last.
been
Him and Last.
kids?
Actually, the two of
Three
them,
kids,
Calderone
three?
and Last, they're competing because they Last also they've had some historically terrible teams. So now they're competing. Someone's gonna win. Just
You guys know. Team Calderone.
give me some
If
knocks.
you guys allow me to
All right,
yap
I'll
just
pass
a
it
little
over.
bit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Mr. Calderone and Mr. Lake, probably one of the most exciting coaching staffs in the league.
That I would agree.
You could make a 30 for 30 on that.
Yeah, probably. I don't think that there's a second in the game where they aren't yelling at the ref. But I feel like this coaching staff and their determination to win a playoff game is going to bring them far. Again, like Nick said, they already played a team Last this year. And from what I saw from that game, was that they allowed just Joel just to get wide open shots. And the more discipline that they'll have, because it's going to be a postseason game, I feel like that Logan will be matching up against Joel, and I think he will play a good enough defense to like take Joel completely out of the game. And which gives me the thing why I want Team Calderone to win, because again, they're playing their better basketball, right? Mm-hmm. And the past couple of weeks they've been missing some of their key players. And we haven't seen like that great of like basketball from them, but I feel like this is the start to like a little deep playoff run. So I want Team Calderone.
Are we just gonna like speed past the fact that Team Last just pushed Hilfinger to overtime in their last game, and Hilfinger needed a last-second shot even to get to that overtime?
Yeah, I guess we are.
I think we're just like forgetting that
I don't really
Team
care.
Last just had their best game of the season.
It doesn't work that way, though. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't.
It's different than the postseason.
I think
It doesn't
Hilfinger-
work. No, it doesn't work.
What
that
are you
way,
saying?
though.
Calderone has like
Hilfinger
postseason
went in
experience,
thinking
like-
they were going to win that game, and then played out flat. They came out flat,
Yeah.
and I think that they were down like 15 in the first half. And I think they came back and just snuck it out at the right time. But from what I've heard,
Team Last is
Last
winning this
came
game.
out of the gate really hard, and then they fell off.
Team Last is winning this
Who do you
game.
have, AJ?
I don't know. I think I want to go with my gut here. I got Calderone. I want to see the
Wow.
boys win. They're fun to
Wow.
root for.
Yeah, I just want to see.
I just love
I thought I would be the only one. It's a 4-1.
I just love the way
Come on,
they
you know
play.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you knew who I was.
Oh, yeah.
Joel, I want you
I
to
was
know
thinking a
this.
4-1-3-2 type of deal.
Yeah, I think we actually are getting our biases mixed up. Who we actually want the games to win.
You started that. You're the first person that did that.
Yeah.
And I
You're
actually
right.
think they're gonna win.
You're right.
Wait.
Yeah, I actually think
You're
they're
right.
gonna. Yeah.
You're right.
I should be screaming in your face.
You're right.
I actually do think Calderone's going to win.
No, this
I
team
don't think
plays
you
good.
think Green's going to win.
Their 3-2 is very good with Jimmy and Logan. When they have the right personnel out there, their 3-2 is very strong. But I think that they still need to understand the free throw line. When we played them, the free throw line
AJ.
was
It's called the
wide
AJ.
open.
It's called the AJ line.
All right, Max. Points are points.
He doesn't make them though.
Max, how many? I had 16 points last game.
He
I had 20.
Yeah, he had 20.
Good.
No free. 2 for 2 at the line.
We'll see you next round if you make it.
Oh, if you make it, wow, damn.
We'll see you there.
Yep. All right.
I'm ready. I want all the smoke, AJ.
All right.
Oh my God, I want this to happen so bad.
Moving on to our
It'll
next.
be a very heinous episode next week if there's a
gonna have
Tarzia
There's gonna be
Lombardo.
We're gonna have to like go to like
conference.
a boxing ring for this one, bro.
We're
No,
gonna be
we'll have
opposite
to. We'll
sides
have
of
to.
the
We'll have to
table.
zoom in. We can't be on the same.
Yeah, different rooms maybe.
Yeah, different rooms.
Do just like on Zoom or
Well, yeah, we'll
something.
have to call in. That's what I'm saying. We'll have to call in. Can't have. Yeah.
All right. Our final.
Simon, you're gonna have to really. You're gonna have to be a wall next week. You're gonna have to like really.
All right, our last game in the playoffs, we have Snow Hackett. Do you think Hackett can continue what they've done?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's against Snow.
Is it unanimous?
Team Snow, love them, but they're kind of stuck up, run under the bus right now. So they're. I mean they're. I don't know. They're sorry right now, I guess, and I hope they win. It's kind of like
They're just
Simon with
having
Green.
fun.
I hope they win. Having fun. It's the name of the game. You got 1
say
week
Snow's
left.
gonna win?
Let's go. But I got to take Hackett.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't go with my feelings. I have to go with my brains.
I only go with my brains, so that's why I think Team Green's gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm going Hackett here. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy decision. I think Hackett, the height's too much. I think they're just the better team. Simple, straight up, straight down.
Better teams win in the playoffs.
I don't know which way to go with this because Hackett's had some good games and then they've had really bad games.
But
I think
lately-
that,
Snow just has really bad games.
but for Snow, like,
Snow is actually the most.
they've
consistent
had their
team in the
players
league.
go off in separate games. They just need to put them together.
Well,
And in the playoff atmosphere, they might rally together. With that being said, I'm taking Hackett. But
However-
I need an elite game out of Seabass. I need him big in the paint, guarding T Cash.
Oh,
Guarding
one tooth wonder.
Hadley.
One tooth wonder needs 40.
Getting to my next point, Ryan needs a good game, shoot the lights out, and Maluk needs to keep facilitating the ball and have like 15
Wow,
points.
so everybody needs to play.
Maluk off the fresh cut.
Everybody
So
gonna
they
have
need
like
to
a
play as
20
well as I
bomb.
know
They
they
need to
do.
play the 2016 Warriors.
This is gonna be a Snow legacy game,
Maluk
bro.
off the fresh cut's gonna have a legacy
Yeah,
game. this
Snow's
week.
gonna come out like 2020 Mount Vert.
Need career highs at everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, if
2020
everyone
Mount Vert.
drops
Mark my
20 and 10,
words.
they'll win.
One tooth wonder.
Is that snowing them?
That's snowing
That's
them.
snowing
snowing
them.
them?
That is snowing them.
Oh, it's gonna be snowing on Sunday, man. Let's go. Let's
So-
go, one tooth.
Told y'all, bro.
I told
you it's
you.
gonna be snowing on Sunday. Can I Millie Rock?
Can you do it?
All right, so we went through our first round. Now can we like loop around? We'll go with the most amount of picks. So in the Meyer Martin game, we had Martin winning this game.
Yep.
Do you think that they sneak past Tremblay, or does it just stop here?
Oh, hell no. No.
done?
Tremblay's gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah, Tremblay's winning.
Don't even joke about it.
Tremblay's winning. I am not gonna lie. I see every top seed winning the next round, regardless.
That's not how March works, bro. You know that.
That is very valid.
That's not how March
That's
works.
not how March works.
That's
All
not
right.
how March works.
All right.
All I have to say is the one seed usually. I guess they did win last year with the last.
No, the one seed's not winning this year, but
The
I'm
one
just saying
seed
they're
never,
not.
never really prevails.
Hey,
When I when
Martin's
I,
in
when
March.
I came out strong against Martin, it was more about Martin than Tremblay. Me, I just don't think Martin has it in them to win 2 playoff games.
Yeah.
That is true. That would be
I also didn't
matching
even
their
pick
amount
them.
of
I
wins
didn't
in
even
the
pick
whole
them to win.
season.
Didn't they play? And like at the
I don't
buzzer, Mikey missed a 3.
Maybe.
I think they did.
Was that Tremblay?
Was that Tremblay?
I think that was.
Yeah.
I think that was against Tremblay. So maybe they could put up a fight.
Yeah.
But
Nah.
All right,
I didn't even pick them to win the
Next
first
game, we'll do both scenarios here because we were a little bit split. Max, we'll move you on. 5 versus 4.
round. Wait, that was the game you said? Everyone picked me except for Simon.
Yeah. We'll just see how both scenarios.
Okay, sure.
5 versus 4. Obviously, I'm going to pick my own team. I like the way we've been playing, and I think we match up really well against this team Lombardo. So part of me is kind of hoping that they win. Because I don't know, we had a very rocky game against this team Breen, and we didn't match up well at all. So I think we have a better, I don't want to say chance, but we match up definitely better against Lombardo.
I got Team Tarzia regardless, whoever they're playing. I think you guys haven't had Andy since like 1995, I think.
Man.
So if Andy actually pulls up, I think you guys beat either of these teams, honestly.
Yeah, I got Team Tarzia too.
Get your popcorn ready. This is gonna be a good game. Me versus AJ.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be. I'm actually if we're fortunate to get to the second round, I will be very excited for a Tarzia Lombardo matchup. But I'm focused on the first round, so I'm not even thinking about that.
Hell
right
yeah,
now.
hell yeah.
Almost scripted. They've been watching the podcast. All right, moving on. I don't even know. Do we pick Calderoni?
He'll finish beating either one of these teams. It doesn't matter.
No? All right. Talk to me.
All right, so what even is the game?
You just heard Calderoni.
Calderoni Hilfinger.
Or last.
They did lose by like
they,
one.
They only lost by one. I don't know. That might have been a fluke for both
wasn't that
teams.
I think that was without David and Eli.
No, they were both.
No,
there.
they were there.
Oh, okay.
They
were
both
both
had rough games.
Yeah. Give me Calderoni
All
and
right.
4. Come on now.
All
They got it right there.
Hilfinger's winning.
They should do that. They should do
Yeah,
best.
Hilfinger's
They should do
beating
best
these
of 7 series.
Yeah. Take like 4 weeks just
Yeah.
for one round.
Well, the regular season 6 games, 7-game series. You're playing more playoff games.
All right, final game. We moved Team Hackett on. Do they stand a chance against Cespedes?
Oh,
Simon,
yeah, well, they just beat
we'll go
them.
last with you.
They just beat
They
them.
just beat. I think they stand a
just beat
chance.
them.
I will pick Cespedes though, but they definitely have a shot.
Yeah.
They have a puncher's chance there.
I think it'll be a good game.
If Connor McDermott has a breakout game, I think they win.
McD.
That is a big if, sir.
No.
We need the airplanes back.
I know. I haven't seen an airplane since week 1, bro. What's
Few
up?
weeks off.
Connor, I know you watch.
Shoot or shoot. Why not let it fly? So let's get a little dog of the week action. Any predictions?
I want to pick the goose himself, Andrew Corshane. Let's go. First round of the playoffs.
You just
Let's
hated
go.
on him like for like 3 minutes.
I'm trying to ignite a flame. I want this kid to.
Worked with Hackett.
Let's go. I
Worked
pick
with Hackett.
my dog of the week. My dog of the week's gonna be Andrew. Andrew's gonna have a comeback game.
I disagree. I think my dog of the week, give me Tim Breen in that Breen versus Lombardo game. I think if Breen pulls this one out, Tim's going to be the top scorer. Tim's going to be a dog. Hey, let's see.
Tim
Anytime
always
will tell.
gets his points, though. Like, Tim
I'm
gets
not
his
calling.
buckets.
I'm not talking about just points.
Tim gets his buckets.
I think he's going to be scrappy. I think he's going to get a lot of rebounds.
Are you guys gonna be at
steals.
this? Are you gonna be at this game?
Max, I will be at every game.
Bro's just trying to be different.
I will be at every game, Max.
We gotta get a student section for this game.
You think so? It's in the small gym. Are we packing the small gym?
Packing the
Small
Small
gyms
gym?
are more electric, honestly.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm really excited. I'm actually most excited for the Molesky-Esta matchup in the game. That's going to be a very.
That will be electric.
That's going to get really. That's going to get really vile. I am very excited.
I don't think
for
we
that.
could speak more on it on the podcast.
No. That is all I will say. I am very excited for that.
All right, moving on. My dog of the week. Give me Jay Silv. Jared's he's had a great
It's
year.
respectable.
He moves the ball very well. He can get to his spots, knock down the shots.
AJ, that's a good take. I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go. Jay Silv and I have a friendly, competitive side to each other, a friendship, and I think he's gonna come out on top with this one. And I think he's gonna prevail and beat Team Meyer.
I feel like I gotta take someone out of the Calderoni upset. And
Upset special.
yeah, I got Logan Much. You know, I think has he gotten a dog yet, or has he?
He's been mentioned. He's been mentioned.
He's been very close.
No. I predicted it.
Yeah, but
Like
we-
did you
99%
predict
sure.
it?
He didn't
We
bang.
never gave it to him.
Who won this week? We didn't do that. Who won?
We didn't talk about it this week.
I don't even
we'll
remember.
We'll give you.
My dog of the week, I am so lost right now. Like, I don't know who to pick. There's a lot of good candidates. Give me Dan Hackett. You know, coming off a 24-point game.
Great game.
We got to give him his respect.
Yeah.
Right? And playoff times here, I feel like it's only up from here. So give me
Right.
Dan Hackett.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Let's go dog of the week from last week, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we just give it to Dan Hackett.
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
said
on
it.
that note,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I was looking through these games.
I think it was a toss-up between Ali and Hackett.
Yeah,
But Hackett,
But
I
Ali
think-
lost.
Ali
Hackett,
lost.
he can't-
Hackett
dog of
won.
the week can't
I also
lose.
think Hackett.
Dogs don't lose.
I also think Hackett really
take,
showed. I think he showed in the finale that he's one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, he showed his varsity.
Hopefully, we see like the number 1 Hackett seed that we had in the beginning of the year in this playoffs.
I hope not.
No,
I don't want to play that.
But like, as
Yeah,
a fan,
actually-
as a fan,
Do we want that though?
as
a
a
fan.
as a copious watcher.
I know because they're playing your little Cespedes Boston.
Cespedes
Celtics.
might have their
Celtics
hands
team.
full.
Yes, come on. Cespedes never has their hands full.
We're gonna get you a purple jersey for the playoffs.
Hey, I will gladly wear it, man.
You
Yeah,
gotta
paint your face purple.
Yeah.
All right, so that wraps it up. The scrimmages are at 9 a.m., which don't affect any of the playoff bracket, but the real games started at 10:15 and 11:30 in both gyms. Be there, cheer on your team, unless you're, cheer for Team Breen.
Don't look at me like that.
I feel like every episode we always got to end it with a.
I'm rooting for
Little
Team
Max.
Lombardo. I want to see AJ Lombardo.
Yeah, AJ, shut the hell up, man.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps it up. See you guys in the next episode where we see if our predictions came true and we recap those games and talk about the next round. Well, that's it from Full Court Press, and we'll see you next week.
Bro, we said hell so many times.
We're really starting to.
Is that legal?
We're really.
25 minutes on the dot. Pretty good.
It's not legal.
Oh shoot.
Nick,
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
You go, hell yeah.
Did I start it? Was I the first one that said it?
I said it.
I said hell no to Martin.
I'll say heck yeah.
That was insane.
I'll say heck yeah in the future. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Or just not
Well, I
say
don't want to
it.
say.
Heck yeah.
I don't want to say heck yeah.
Or you can just go,
Yeah.
I just wanted to get
Bro,
an AJ shut the hell
I
up.
really wanted Dunkin' Donuts.